Two heirs to one of Germany's best-known footwear brands emerged as billionaires after agreeing to sell a majority stake in closely held Birkenstock to a private equity group backed by the world's third-richest person. Brothers Alex and Christian Birkenstock are worth an estimated $1.7 billion each based on the $4.87 billion value implied by the sale of up to 70% of the business to L Catterton, a fund controlled by the billionaire chief executive of LVMH, Bernard Arnault, and his family's holding company Financière Agache. The deal was confirmed by the company last week, which said the brothers, who hold equal stakes, will sell more than half of the company and remain minority shareholders once it is concluded. German newspaper Der Spiegel reported that the brothers will sell 60% to 70%. A spokesperson declined to disclose details of the transaction. Neither of the brothers has much to do with the business these days. Alex Birkenstock, 52, has instead reportedly spent time collecting properties in cities like Miami and New York and developing a sprawling home on Lake Tegernsee, a spa town in southern Germany, which includes a two-story underground parking lot with 20 spaces. Christian, 48, is said to live hours away from the company's headquarters. A third brother, Stephan, sold his stake in 2013. The sandals, favorites among hippies and grandads around the world, have been made by the family for nearly 250 years. Church records from the German town of Langen-Bergheim identify Johann Adam Birkenstock in 1774 as a subject and cobbler whose great-great-grandson, Konrad, opened two shoe stores in nearby Frankfurt and started making and selling flexible footbed insoles. The arches were contoured, rather than flat, which gave additional support. Demand for the shoes was so great that he relocated to a much larger factory in 1925 to boost production. His son, Carl, joined the business as a teenager and went on to become a leading authority in podiatry circles, launching training courses and writing a textbook about what was needed to create comfortable footwear and promote a healthy gait. The company began making its trademark sandals in the 1960s, under Carl Birkenstock's son, Carl. The first style, called the Madrid, boasted a deep and flexible footbed made out of cork and latex and was billed as a shoe that could be worn during exercise. They began selling in the US in 1966, after a customer using the shoes to help alleviate her own foot pain began distributing them in health food stores. The three brothers took control from their father in 2002. It didn't go well. After several decades under the helm of a singular, strong-willed family patriarch, each sibling had different visions for the company and struggled to manage dozens of competing subsidiaries their father had created to maximize efficiency in carrying out certain functions like manufacturing and distribution.